God together. An assembly of God's saved people. Now, amazing, because if you go to Israel today, not just Israel, you can actually go to probably Brooklyn, and you'll find there are synagogues that are called Kehillah. They're called Kehilahs.Israel, the gathering of Israel, or Kehilahs.Yaakov, the gathering of Jacob. But that's the same word for church. The same word for church, which speaks of a mystery right there, that when you get down to the roots of the church, what is the church? In reality, the church deep down is really the assembly of Israel in the Spirit. It's the assembly of Israel. There are some Messianic believers who try to get away from the non-Jewishness that's been associated with the church for 2,000 years, a lot of other things that got into it, and to talk about the church as if it's separate from Jewish, but no, not at all. The mystery is the church in reality is the congregation. The word is used from the word of the congregation of Israel. That's where it's from the Bible. It's now applied to the church, which goes in the same way. It says, once you were not a people, now you are a royal priesthood. Where's that from? That's from the Torah. It says that of Israel. But now it says that of you in the Spirit are the gathering of Israel in the Spirit. People born again. Now children of Abraham in the Spirit, children of Sarah in the Spirit, children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the Spirit. You were born Italian, some of you, Polish, Spanish, African, Latin, whatever. It doesn't matter. Now in the Spirit, you are Jewish by your adoption, and by your new birth, you are a child of the Kehillah of Israel. Sometimes people have looked at Israel and say, hey, that's cool, it's Jew and Gentile. They said, I love that, I love the riches. I wish that all the church would be like that. I said, a mystery, the church already is that, it just doesn't know that. It's really, that is what it is. It says that in Ephesians 2, what does it say? Ephesians 2, it says, once you were strangers, separated from the commonwealth of Israel, but now, it goes on, you are fellow citizens. Of what? Of the commonwealth of Israel, in Greek, Politia, or the polity, which kind of means the state of Israel, or the Kehillah of Israel. Now I'll tell you another thing. Here's another really cool thing about this mystery here. The Hebrew word Kehillah comes into, when it's translated into Greek, they translate it, as I said, to ecclesia. That's one word. But they used another word to also translate it. So one word is ecclesia. We got church from that. The other word that Kehillah means, is translated, is the word synagogue. Synagogue. What does it say? The same word is translated, on one hand becomes church, on the other hand it becomes synagogue, but it's the same word. The same word. In fact, in James 2, I want you to see this. Turn to James 2 for a second. James 2. And look at verse, you won't see this in the English, but I want you to see it in the Greek. James 2, verse 1. My brothers, do not hold your faith in our glorious Lord Yeshua Jesus the Messiah with an attitude of personal favoritism. For if someone comes into your assembly with a gold ring dressed in fine clothes, and there comes a poor man in dirty clothes, you pay special attention to the one who's wearing the fine clothes, you sit her in a good place, say the poor man, stand over there, sit by my footstool. You made distinctions among yourselves, become judges with evil motives. Now, what I want you to see is verse 2. It says, when somebody or a man comes into your assembly, the word there in Greek. Now, we know this is the church. We know this is the first of the churches. This is James, brother of Messiah. But the word in the New Testament that you don't see in the English, the word is actually synagogue. It says, when someone comes into your synagogue. This is James. This is the first church. All the churches come from the mother church here, and that's called a synagogue. Yeah, I know. Isn't it amazing? Now, if that's not Jewish, I don't know what is. That is the word there, the same word. Amazing for the last...